baby, we got ourselves a bike build video coming to build from the bottom. I just got done running. You gotta do some stuff you don't want to do every day. And you know, it calluses the mind right there. The real core building of your personality is when no one's telling you what you need to do and you're doing this because like, it's what you want to do. I know you guys probably think I'm pretty successful at 23, but in my mind, I think there's people doing way better, and that's what I strive to do. I got them demons up there, man, telling me I'm not doing good enough. Let's get inside here. Right here she is. I bought chrome gold fairings for this kit, for this bike, and you can see I kind of mocked them up right here. They're really just sitting on there. I actually have to pull those back off. I got a new wheel right there, front wheel, because this wheel on this bike is absolutely destroyed. All right, you can see right there. I got a new front stay, headlight assembly. These are OEM BMW headlight assembly. Right, so I know the bike looks pretty cool with some of these chrome fairings on it right now, but I have to take those off so I can start actually working on the bike. What I'm gonna do is just remove all that, put it on the stand, and then we're gonna start tearing off everything that needs to be replaced. Probably gonna start with that front wheel. So now that I pulled all the fluff off of it, you guys are probably looking at this like, dang man, this thing's really messed up, but it's really not. The front forks are straight on it. When this thing got crashed, whatever shop was working on it pulled off a bunch of stuff, and then they deemed it like that they weren't gonna rebuild it, and it became in my possession. So that's why all this stuff is off, I'm assuming. It has like a little tip on it right there for the exhaust system, so this thing is pretty loud. I figured out a way to start it up with, where did I do it? So pretty much because this is broken right here, I figured out how to wire up this plug right here to get it to start up, and the wires aren't in it right now, so I can't show you. Has a key for it. Other than that, I can save this gauge cluster by putting on a new case, and this bike's really not that bad. So what we're gonna do is put her up on the front stand. The radiators, everything, like, you know, big money parts are still all good. You can see you got your exhaust valve servo right there. That's all good. We got our calipers. Had to take those off to get this wheel to spin because this rim is sauced. But let's get this wheel off. T40 bit, get that front wheel off. This puppy smoked. Look at that. Say the probability of this tire being this bald might be the reason this guy crashed. Maybe. Not no crash expert. Now the next thing I'm going to do is remove this front stay. Looks like it's held in with 4 T30 bits, or T30 bolts right there. Before I go get a new tire put on that front wheel, I'm going to pull the rotors off. Hopefully these rotors are not bent. I loosened this up right here already, but you can see this right here might have pushed this up and bent it because these are not floating disc rotors like most of the street bikes. Kind of interesting that those are not floating. Aw, come on! I broke the bit. Dang, that really makes me upset. This is part of one of my nice sets of Craftsman T-bits. Let's see if the Harbor Freight can handle the Ugga Dugga machine. These puppies are on there. Oh, god damn it. This is what I'm stuck with right now. A little T30 bit, 7mm socket, 1/4 inch ratchet. What's going on here, man? It's insane, right? I'm gonna hopefully not break this, what's this, T45 bit. pull off these. The passenger pegs are all bent up. If you look at it from the rear, you can see that one's pushed out, this one's pushed in. These are going in the trash. This is the new one right here. And then we can pull the horn off of the old one. As you see, this old one's pretty messed up. And then we can mount up the gauge cluster also. I have right here. And this is the gauge cluster on the bike. You can see the front glass. Let's see. You can see right here the front glass got broken, and then the gauge cluster in the back is pretty messed up. So I ordered a new case for it right here, and we just gotta open that up, swap it out, and then we can mount it up into the front stay. Ready for this? Dang, check that out. So I also put the windscreen on. I ordered a windscreen. Those things are like 25 bucks, but we got this whole front fairing on. But what I didn't realize is that in here, there is an air duct that goes from the front stay to this fairing piece right here. So I'm actually gonna have to take this back off, but I sure do love the way these BMWs look. But now that I'm putting on some fairings, even though I'm gonna have to just remove that when I'll be able to actually mount up the full rear fairing situation with what I have right now. So right here is an LED rear tail light, and we need to put this inside this fairing right here. And then I already put, see the forward tabs right there? Those are like the nut insert tabs for it. So tail light sits inside the bottom piece, and then they get held in with M6. These two like push together, 4 M6 bolts, and then a couple of bolts that hold it into the subframe.
Trading strategy that might be interesting.
All right, I got this whole tail hooked up. I got the plug in for the brake light, but then also these are for the integrated turn signals, which would plug into this. I'm gonna see if I can order online the pigtail end that would hook into this so that I can wire it so it's plug and play. If not, I'll probably just end up hardwiring this right up to it. This tail is all secured. I actually ran out of M5 and M6 hardware, so I still have the bolts I have to put in down here. If you saw, I didn't put those in yet, but this looks so sweet. Check this out from the back with that smoked out taillight. Let's move up to the front to remove this handlebar. So this handlebar is bent down because this is the side that kind of took the impact. That's bent down, so we're gonna replace this whole thing right here. I got a new one right over here. It is wrapped up like, this is the way they shipped it to me. Like a interesting package right here, but I got the whole master cylinder handlebar situation for like $85. You can see right there, I got the master cylinder put on. The old one was like cracked right here and like just completely destroyed. We got a reservoir hooked up to the upper triple. Everything's nice and secured. I also didn't show you guys the new gauge cluster, or casing on the gauge cluster, and it makes that thing look brand new. And in my mind, I was like, man, I ordered everything I need for this motorcycle, and now that like I got all that stuff done, I'm like, well, I definitely don't have everything I need. This piece right here is warped, so I need to order, I'll probably get these in carbon fiber, the upper belly fairing pieces. And what else do I need? I need the timing chain cover right here. This is all messed up. Ordered a new tire for that front wheel, that air duct, and then you come over here, I need to get a new peg along with a linkage right here, and also I don't have the chain cover, so I need to get that. I actually am just realizing that right now. And yeah, that's gonna be about it for this video because I gotta order a whole bunch of stuff, but stay tuned for part 2 of this bike build. She's gonna be sweet. And then over here, I'll give you a little sneak peek. You see right there, that bike's completely built, and I'm just waiting on the seat cover to come in, but that's gonna be a whole build in just one video, so stay tuned for that. I'll catch y'all later. Peace out.